Wow. For this video, if you get started, I just want to take a second to say that in no way am I bashing this person, am I trying to send negativity to this person, or do I hate this person. It's just, you know, one of those things. Please do not leave any negative comments, don't leave any hate. This person knows who they are. I'm not going to mention their name at all or whatnot. Just know that it's my ex. Without further ado, let's just get started. Let's start from the very beginning, very beginning. I met this person when I was in 6th grade. He's 1 year older than me, so he was in 7th, or I was in 7th and he was in 8th. One of those two. And I met him through a cousin of his and a family friend of mine. So our families were already known, they were close, they hung around each other, they talked, all that. We had an on and off again relationship. And it was just really crazy, and you know, we made each other mad, we did this, we did that. I never really saw him until I was in 8th grade. That was my first time ever seeing him, and I told my parents that I was going to go see a movie with some friends, and you know, I went to go see him because I was scared. I've never been around a boy. It was my first time ever loving, well, not loving, because you can't love when you're in middle school, no, but it was my first time ever having an interest in a guy, and so I was just really scared to tell my parents because I didn't know how to talk about that. After we left the movies, everything was fine, you know. We still talked every day, you know, on the phone, text, all that. We were like literally inseparable. We talked 24/7 all the time. From then up until recently, I just fell in love with him completely. I admit he's my first love. He's the only person I've ever truly loved, the only person I've actually truly given my all to, truly just everything. Like, he literally was my first everything. And so it was on and off again, you know. Of course, he cheated on me in middle school, which, you know, those relationships aren't really serious, so it's not really a big deal. But he had another girl over his house, and I called my dad crying. He was like, I know it's gonna be okay, I'm sorry. Like, I've never done that, and it was just crazy. So after that, about my parents didn't like him. They didn't want me, well, not my parents, my dad didn't like him, didn't want me talking to him, but I kept talking to him because I just was so in love. I just, you know, it was puppy love. And so 9th grade, he broke my heart again. The second time, he was at the movies with this girl, and this is a girl who hated me since middle school because the guy that she liked had liked me, and she hated me. She wanted to fight me. So ever since then, she hated me. And so I'm pretty sure this is just a plot, you know, to get back at me, which, I mean, I didn't do anything to her. It's not my fault someone likes me. And so that happened. I got a phone call, and she was on the phone, and I was like, you know what, all right. I cried and cried once again. I told my best friend for the first time ever. He broke my heart. I was like, she was like, you don't need him until he shows you consistency. Don't fall for anything, you know, you're young, yada yada. So that happened. We ended, and I got into a relationship with this guy named Dorian. I'll announce his name because, you know, he didn't break my heart. That's his name. He was a mixed kid, and I was just like, he's so cute, and I was like, yeah, why not get with him? After that relationship ended, of course, my ex came back into my life once again, and you know, we just started talking again, fell in love again, the same old story, woot woot. And so I can't remember a lot of 9th and 10th grade. I just know it was on and off again, you know, same old I was looking pretty dumb. I'm not even gonna lie, I was looking pretty dumb. Everybody knew about everything he did, was doing, never told me. They just were laughing, like, you know, they just laughing. And I was like, okay, I was just in love. I was like, why are so many people hating on him? Why this, why that? He's a good person. Yeah, little did I know, probably about beginning 11th grade or the end of sophomore year, I literally was like, Mom, me and him were sneaking around, and this was like for a while, and like not sneaking around like having sex or whatever, but just like seeing each other all the time. And I was like, Mom, I really like him. What am I gonna do? Because my dad hates him, doesn't want me talking to him. And so she was like, you know what, just talk to him. That's all you can do, is just try. And so I contemplated. Like one night I was sitting contemplating. I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Finally decided to, you know, talk to my dad and be like, Dad, please just give him a chance. You don't know him, he's changed. I was in middle school, yada yada yada. So we got together. We were together for a long time. He cheated on me, and you know, it was always, you know, his stuff was like so minute. Whatever he did was so small, but when I did something, it was blown up. He wouldn't talk to me, he would block me, he would yell at me, he would do whatever. And I'm like, we just brushed his stuff under the rug. And I'm like, that's completely not fair. But you know, I stuck it out for him because I loved him, and so I just cared, and I just didn't want to lose him. Y'all, I'm not even gonna go into the situation what happened, but just know he cheated on me, and it was real foul. It was foul. We kind of ended a little bit after that because of a little thing that happened with him and my dad. Not gonna talk about that. They had a misunderstanding. I was still talking to him, you know, because of course I'm in love with him. I'm like, no, Dad, it was just a misunderstanding, yada yada. He's like, I don't care. That's just a backstory that I just wanted to give to you guys. I just want to say to you, you know who you are, and I never thought I would be that girl that, you know, goes back to the same guy, gets done wrong, gets you know, just that same thing, that stupid dumb girl, you know, who looks stupid but yet is so in love that she's blindsided. And I'm sorry if I cry, but y'all, I'm already going through a lot, so it's not just like me crying over him or whatnot. And I put so much into the relationship, and just for me to just get, you know, treated the way I did. And there's so much that so many people don't know. I just never thought that I'd be one of those girls to just, you know, be done like that. I literally was so insecure over you. Literally, like, I didn't feel beautiful. I would look in the mirror and just be like, why can't I be like one of these Instagram girls that, you know, is beautiful and has all the curves and all that. I'm sorry about the background noise. I was not myself at all. I was not myself. Please just don't do this to other girls. Treat that person like a queen, how she's supposed to be treated. All I'm asking is just for you to please, like, treat people right. Not even just like relationship wise, treat them right, because you never know what could happen. You never know what your impact may have on somebody. I was crazy over you. I did anything for you. I would literally do anything. I put my family beneath you. And that's nothing I should have never done. I put you above everything, even God. And that's not how it should be. My mind, my complete focus was you. And it was just, I felt so unappreciated for that. I don't feel like you understood that. Yes, I'm not perfect. Yes, I have flaws and all too. And yes, you didn't like some things that I did. I messed up a couple times, but there is nothing that compares to the things that I went through with you, and you completely don't understand because you have a nonchalant attitude. You don't know how to be sentimental with somebody. You expected me to compromise when you couldn't compromise for me, and I compromised so much. I jeopardized so much. I gave myself, my complete self, to you, and I don't think you understand how bad I was. No hard feelings at all. I will always care about you, and I don't know if you care about me the way I care about you. I honestly don't know, and don't take it the wrong way, but it's just, I cared so much, and I still do care. The last thing that I just have to say is, you know, I wish nothing but the best for you. You're a very smart person. You have a lot going for yourself. You have the brightest future. Don't jeopardize it just for, you know, something that's temporary. Just remain humble. Remain strong, focus on what you want to do in life, and just finally just, you know, remember God. Remember God is the priority. He's number one. He's the reason you're alive. He's the reason you have all of this. And never forget that. And never forget about your family. Your family is everything. I really hope that you become successful in life, you know. No hate towards you, but I just need you to understand, finally, for once, how bad it was for me. How much I cried over you, how much I loved you, how much effort I put into us. I hope you have a wonderful life and a wonderful future, and you build a wonderful family. And And just remember, respect is everything, honesty is everything, loyalty is everything.